New cringe lore just dropped. It's time to dive in. I saw a screen cap of this on Twitter last night while I was drunk. The anti-SJW point in our lives is not gone. They're still trying to stop us from living by making me commit suicide. Because of the content that they produce, okay? So this guy found an article by a feminist about Kill la Kill. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys have watched Kill la Kill. It is a very interesting anime, I'll tell you that much. I'm not necessarily sure if I should have watched it in this order, but it is the second anime that I ever watched. And let me tell you, it sure was a ride. We'll get into that, but I want to go over this guy's arguments really quick, okay? Because I found the article, I read the article, and I watched some of the video, and I gotta tell you, I'm not sure if things necessarily line up, but that's just what I did. And we do this together here. So let's go over this together.
Hey, what's up, guys? I got another news article today saying if you like Kill la Kill, you're basically supporting fascism.
All right, I feel you. If you like Kill la Kill, you support fascism. From the anime feminist. You all right?
Reputable source of anime feminists, our article is called My Fave is Problematic, Kill la Kill. The author says, I discovered Kill la Kill when I recently learned about feminism in my early 20s. She goes on to talk about how she found the anime and eventually concludes with, when the series was done, I declared Kill la Kill officially feminist, and it became one of my favorite anime. Okay, cool. She watched Kill la Kill, liked it, and declared it a feminist anime. Sounds reasonable enough. Kill la Kill's world is pretty much dominated by strong alpha females, and the show's protagonist needs to strip herself of shame to overcome her own self-doubts to eventually prevail in the end. But then she backtracked.
Oh yeah, so I'm sorry. I should have warned you a little bit about that scene. That's their transformation scene. That's their transformation scene. Very strip herself of her clothes too. Yes, she strips herself of shame, but the only way she does that is by getting butt-ass naked.
By saying, that was 5 years ago, and I've changed a lot since then. I majored in feminist studies and took
Don't lose your way. Yeah, I feel you.
Classes on women's film narrative, representation, and cultural production. So that's where you went wrong. You went to school, got indoctrinated by your fourth wave feminist environment, and changed your opinion on a show that really is about female empowerment. She even goes full retard by saying her favorite character
Whoa, hang on, buddy. Oh yeah, he is still stuck in 2016. I forgot. Like Sailor Moon? I never watched Sailor Moon, so I can't tell you. Indoctrinated. You believe things can be bad. You must have been indoctrinated by your school to tell you some things are bad.
Natsuki is actually a fascist and supports fascist ideology. During the rewatch, I realized her role and speeches in the series hadn't aged well. She exploits a combination of capitalism, meritocracy, and social Darwinism to create her fascist community, which made me feel uncomfortable. And of course, the feminist has a problem with meritocracy and hierarchy being the basis for a governing system.
Wait, for one, hierarchy can indeed be very, very bad. And the idea of meritocracy can also be, wait, do you want to live in the Kill la Kill world? Wait, has he? Was this 2016? For some reason, it's May 14th, 2021, but it's reading a whole lot like 2016. I'll tell you that much. They can't escape it. I'll tell you that. I think he does. Maybe he just thinks he's gonna be Gamagori. Who knows? I think he just wants to be. He saw Gamagori and he saw how big and how intimidating he was, and he was, you know what? He's like the fucking guy. He's like, yeah, I love hierarchy. I love the fascism thing because I'm gonna be the one at the top. He doesn't think that he's gonna be like how do I pronounce the name? But she thinks he's gonna be like Gamagori, and he's not gonna be like Miko's family. All right, like fucking poor and eating trash biscuits. All right, that's what he thinks. Oh, listen, it's meritocracy. See how many people that you can kill. Is that the sort of meritocracy that you want? You want to live in the Hunger Games world, dude? I don't think this is the sort of meritocracy that we want. Also, no such real thing as meritocracy. But you know, we can move on, especially under capitalism. But you know.
Because her feminist studies degree is worth a fraction of the paper it was printed on. Got him. She built a brand new fascist system while trying to take down her mother's larger one. She's perpetuating the system and its ideas and leaves many people suffering because she believes her ends will justify the means. And it fucking did. Satsuki and her generals were an integral part of saving the world. Sweetheart, this story isn't Candyland, this is a war story. Satsuki is at war with her mother, and it's Satsuki's job to recruit the best of the best to stop her mother from taking over the world. Sure, many people died, and there was a clear impoverished class based on battle merit, but what's the other option that Satsuki...
Sure, she killed a lot of people, and sure, there was a massive underclass of impoverished, and sure, many people suffered and died, but come on. I don't know, like, I thought, like, conservatives really hated the ends justify the means sort of, like, utilitarianism meme. I thought they really didn't like that. Or, like, these sorts of people really hated that sort of idea. Personally, I did. Well, I thought that they didn't like it, but maybe they do, I guess, as long as they can kill people. The really big thing is that Kill la Kill actually gives up a really interesting question. I don't think they delved into it too much. I really think Satsuki could have suffered more for her option to kill, maim, and torture as many people as she did, all for some sort of like greater good. Generally, I don't know, like how many civilians is it worth killing to win a war? How many hospitals is it worth bombing? How many people in slavery must you put in there until it's justifiable? And how many kills are too many kills? How many deaths are too many deaths? How much blood is too much until you just have to say stop? I don't know if this guy is completely in favor of just, collateral damage, just war crimes are war crimes as long as, the ends justify the means at the end of the day. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I think that's a really interesting question that you don't have to chalk up to, well, I mean, she did whatever she did, and so that was right because she's right. I think you can kind of criticize the way that she ran the school. I think you can. I think you can, at least a little bit.
He had. Watch the world burn because she was too weak-willed to make those tough decisions? Okay, that got me a little heated. I wanted to consume anime that wasn't problematic, so I acted like I knew better by picking out which anime was worth watching because they were feminist. I was always afraid I'd be labeled a bad feminist for enjoying something that had problematic elements, which I think is a common anxiety that fans and feminists go through when talking about their favorite media. No, that is not a common anxiety felt by fans, at least not ones in my...
No! Wait, if it isn't, then I'm very worried about the sort of friends that you have, okay? I think anyone who indulges in anime has seen... Can I get a show of hands? How many of you guys like watch a fair amount of anime? You don't have to be like a weeb or anything, but like in intermittent like other shows that you watch like a decent amount of anime, all right? You can, if I ask you what anime should I watch, you have like at least 2 or 3 that you'd be like, oh yeah, you should watch these, this and that, all right? And I would imagine that some of you would be like, listen, I really think it's a good show, but the thing that they did with the maid girl, and she's like 14, and they but when you get past that, that's like a really good show. I think a fair amount of people who watch anime would be like, yeah, that was a little creepy, or that was a little weird, or that was a little stupid, and you be judged by it. I think a fair number of people who watch anime have been bullied for make it like any part of their personality. I'm not talking about you. Once again, you don't have to be like a weeb, like photoshopping your waifu around your arm or anything. But I think like a fair amount of people can be like, yeah, this is weird, this is creepy in this, but it's kind of cool. It's cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. All right. So I would. This just doesn't seem correct to me. Or his friends and him are just very weird. Personally, very weird. I gotta say that.
My friend circle, I could care less about what you want to watch. You want to watch some furry anime? Okay, cool. Are you a guy that watches girly animes? Nice flex, bro. You can watch My Little Pony for the love of God. I could care less. I actually feel bad for the author. They feel like they can't enjoy the...
Wait, so when we talk about things that have like problems in it and things that are creepy, he goes to My Little Pony and dudes watching feminine anime or furries. You can see how small his world is, how absolutely small his world is.
Do you guys agree with me, or are you so accepting and progressive that you tell others what they can and cannot like, with the threat of kicking them out of your inner circle? Huh. Seems a bit fascist when I put it like that, but hey.
Oh, help me. No, anything but that. Oh, please, that's awful. Okay, so he ends his video there, basically. You say things that I don't like? That's what the Nazis did. Okay. Fascism understander has logged on. Let's do one of my favorite things. Reading the article really quickly, okay? Lots of these guys, they're just like Sargon. They don't fucking read. And I have to tell you, it seems like we found another Sargon. I am gonna go out on a limb here and say that this girl actually doesn't hate Kill la Kill. Maybe it has something to do with even the article's name being My Fave is Problematic. Maybe it has something to do with her calling it her favorite, which makes me believe that she doesn't actually hate Kill la Kill. But don't listen to me. How about listening to her? Now, here's the thing. He read through like a couple of paragraphs in this article, but a really important one that he didn't read is all the way down here. Let me show you this really quick. Despite all of this, I still like Kill la Kill. Over the years, I learned it's okay to watch and like problematic media. I've learned to have some humanity and be honest with myself that I am not the pure good person because I liked a certain anime that I thought was progressive. Anime is created by other people who have flaws, and those flaws can show up in the series they create. I have to set my own limits on problematic stuff I'm okay with watching, and how much fan service, sexualization, sexism, etc. I can stomach, and not compare my limits with other people's or turn it into a I am holier than thou because I watched this anime. Huh. Holy crap. Nuance? Yeah, what is this homosexual shit? Nuance? Doing other things? Can I even imagine? So far in this article that I've read, this person has shown more humanity, more growth into an adult, and more ability to even fucking read or understand the information that they consume than this guy has in all of the videos that I've watched from him. I've actually watched a couple. Asking myself if Kill la Kill was feminist or not wasn't the right question to ask. Instead, I'm asking questions like, are there feminist elements or issues highlighted in this anime? How are the characters or issues framed by the show? And who are the people creating the show, and how does that influence that? Helps to think depth into this series. That's incredible. It's almost like she doesn't hate Kill la Kill. She states specifically that I like Kill la Kill, don't want to cancel Kill la Kill, nor the other people. It's wild that I found such nuance on some backwater website called Anime Feminist by some weirdo lady in an article written in 2018 about some porn anime. Now, I disagree with some parts of this anime, with some parts of this article, personally. I think some things are a little weird, specifically because these two characters are both 16, if I remember correctly, 16 or 17. They're both like 17, dressed like this, and you saw that transformation scene, okay? Listen, I gotta tell you, out of all of the anime that I've watched, and there's just been a couple, if there is any anime that I can say that I do not blame people for feeling uncomfortable watching, it's Kill la Kill. If anything that you've seen so far of this anime has made you anywhere near uncomfortable, I can promise you it gets far worse than that. I'm sorry, okay? For me and for people who actually sit here and are like, oh yeah, there's some like weird things in anime. For you to sit here and be like, oh, it's so weird that people would be uncomfortable with this. I'm sorry, okay? You may be desensitized to seeing booby shots and upskirt shots of 16, 17-year-olds, but some people aren't. Some people aren't desensitized to seeing upskirt shots of 16-year-olds, good sir. Some people still find that a little weird. Now, I know you watch a lot of anime, my man, with all the anime clips that you've put in your video. But I have to tell you, there are other people out there who find that very uncomfortable indeed. In Kill la Kill, let me tell you this, okay? In Kill la Kill, let me tell you, I think it's very uncomfortable. I think it's very okay to be uncomfortable watching an anime where one of the characters gets fingered by her mom. Literally gets like freaking fingered by her mom. It's off screen. It's censored. She literally sticks her fingers inside of her daughter's pussy. This happens. This is a real thing. Okay? with like the sexual jokes, imagery, and innuendos in that show. If there's any show that I can sit here and be like, oh yeah, you could be uncomfortable watching that and not watch it, it's Kill la Kill. I'll just, you know. Worse than Dragon Maid? I don't think it's worse than Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid is literally pedo bait. Dragon Maid is if you see the stuff that people draw about Dragon Maid is literally actually just pedo bait. Now, at the very least, you can look at this picture from like Ryuku and be like, okay, she's 18 to 21. Okay, she's 18 to 21. All right, they don't touch on her age too much, so you can like in your head you could be like, okay, she's 18 to 20. In that show, I'm sorry, they all look like they're 12. They all look like they're 12, and one of the girls has like tits the bigger than her. All right, and they look like 12. I'm sorry, that's just pedo bait. You cannot move this. You cannot move me off of this position. It just is. I'm sorry, it is. You should read the articles that you talk about. I think that personally. All right. This little I've found more introspection, more interesting conversation on Anime Feminist on an article about Kill la Kill than I have in my entire time watching and listening to like anti-SJWs talk in my entire life. This person has shown more growth as a human being than like all of the people in the intellectual dark web and people adjacent to them have like combined. It's a really weird thing. I have to tell you that much. Also, don't even get me started on the fact that like Satsuki is basically like doing a little like callback to like actual Auschwitz. Can we for a moment, can we like take this in for one moment? Her standing here, fear is freedom, subjugation is liberation. Literally, work sets you free. I mean, can we? This isn't good. This is not a good thing. Actually, I'll go on a limb and say it's so much of not a good thing. I'll even say it's bad, personally. But maybe that's just me. That seems totally normal. Yeah, it's totally normal. Maybe it's just me. Well, I mean, they'll keep getting criticized then. I don't know. Like this happened one time. Like I remember the last time I criticized the anime industry, I got a whole bunch of people coming because I criticized the anime industry specifically for like anti-black racism. And I got a bunch of, it was so weird. I got so many people in the comments being like, Shark, I can't believe you're talking out against Japan for their racist depictions of black people. I'll have you know that racism is their culture. And I was like, excuse me? Like people were literally being like, racism is just part of their culture. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck's happening? Please hate when you talk about how racist Japan get. Dude, I noticed it. I noticed they were like really mad. I was like, bro, the like Japan's like Japanese anime's depictions of black people are like kind of awful. And they're like, bro, this just freaking culture, dude. Just leave them alone. Let them just do racism in peace, dude. Come on, dude. It's your culture, dude. What is this? Worst black guy dub in the Japanese. Wait, worst black guy in a Japanese dub ever? Oh no. Is this how cringe is this gonna be? This is already awful.
Ouch!
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem?
Wait. No way. That was his voice? What? I'm losing my mind. That was it? That was the voice?
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem?
Why does it also sound he recorded it from like halfway across the room? Look at this. This dude is massive, dude. Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem, dude? No, I've never seen this before.
What the fuck? You got a fucking problem? I'll pound the living shit out of you, you dumbass freaky tourist.
What? Who the fuck? Wait, maybe he gay? No, that's not even, this dude's massive. No way he would sound like that.
Tourist?
He's not even, what? This is the worst dub I've seen in my entire life. This is comical.
I'll pound the living shit out of you, you dumbass freaky tourist.
Shark, Pog.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm losing my mind that they thought that this was going to be a voice.
I'll knock your fucking head off.
He sounds like, holy crap, wait. He sounds like freaking Tim from Tim and Moby. And you're gonna tell me this like 7'6", 500 pound dude looks like he's built like a freaking Honda bike? So it's gonna be like, hey, what's your freaking problem, dude? I'll knock your head off, man. Like, what an awful dub. Okay, well now I see. Now I see why people say that English dubs are awful. When you fire the English voice actors. Oh no. Big man, tiny voice, big man. Wait, let me see.
Since I am your favorite among these heathens, you are punished.
When he died, I was so sad.
Something is moving up rapidly from the bottom of the sea. It's heading for the ferryboat.
Okay.
Wait, funny little request.
Wait. Two things are playing at the same time. Here.
Punished.
Something is moving up rapidly from the bottom of the sea. It's heading for the ferryboat.
Uruk! Oh, stop it! We will go to defend the boat by all means!
I see.
Kanishiro, enjoy your last peaceful night.
I see. That was the Pentagon.
The target is moving to the north, across Hokkaido.
I see. They couldn't find English voice actors? Wait, is it gonna be Barack Obama?
I approve to deploy the Pacific Fleet in Mosebra. This is an emergency.
Oh, jeez. That's well, that's curious. I'll tell you that much. I'm not gonna try and imitate it, but it's curious.
Favorite among these heathens. You are pathetic.
When he died, I was so sad that I would never hear that voice again. His laugh. His
What?
funny little requests.
Touch me.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
What the fuck? Wait, is this a fit? Wait, this reads like a YouTube poop. No way. Wait, is this a real dub? This is official? No, you can't tell me this.
Touch me harder.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
You know what? This is a better voice actor for that for that like really big guy that we saw. They should have gotten him on. At least that would have been a little bit more believable.
Shirotami, please forgive me for bringing you back to life. I know now that it could never work between us. As much as we wanted to, it could never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
No way. Stream's over, guys. Stream's over, guys. Sorry. No. I'll see you. Well, goodbye. I'll see you later. It was fun. See you later.